The U.S. reached its default borrowing limit on Thursday after the U.S. Treasury Department took some immediate and special steps to avoid a default. Washington. U.S. debt hits record highs amid risk of default. America's debt has reached an all-time high of $31.1 trillion. After the ongoing confrontation between the Republican-dominated House of Representatives and President Biden, the risk of the country defaulting and falling into a financial crisis is looming. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen told congressional leaders, including House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, that her department could stave off the risk of default until June 5 through special cash management. Hitting the debt ceiling means that the U.S. government cannot borrow any more money until Congress agrees to raise the borrowing limit. Currently, the U.S. government's borrowing limit is approximately $31.4 trillion. Since 1960, politicians have raised, extended or revised the debt limit 78 times. If we talk about the last 6 months alone, this limit has been revised thrice. But this time the situation is a little different because things in Congress have been tense for the past 2 weeks, since Republicans took control of the House of Representatives and they are constantly demanding spending cuts. If he fails to perform the duties, he may lose the confidence of the investors. There are fears that this time politicians will be slow to react, i.e. raise the borrowing limit, which could hurt the U.S. and the situation coils push the U.S. into willful default for the first time in its history. Why has this become such a big problem? The debt limit was first introduced in 1917, with the aim of providing a cushion for the government to raise money during the First World War. In principle or theory, it provides a way for Congress to control spending. But the debate over the debt ceiling became damaging over time as it led to both political divisions and the U.S. debt, which has nearly doubled in a decade. This is partly due to the significant spending by the government during the 2008 financial crisis and the COVID pandemic, but it is also the result of the country running a continuous budget deficit since 2001. And it is spending more than its income. And now the debt ceiling has become a permanent political bargaining chip in American politics. Controversy over the issue was resolved in 2011 when then-President Barack Obama agreed to cut more than $900 billion in spending, which led to a corresponding reduction in the debt ceiling. Some Republicans are again pushing for spending cuts, which Democrats have rejected. Thanks for watching European New. If you like the news, please subscribe to the channel and listen to more such news.